Like if you look at it, we're now writing for humans, but we're also writing for agents. And the priorities have shifted. Like we're writing more for agents because, to be honest, a lot of people will be time poor. They'll be like, let's put an agent through it. It'll answer the question that I need, so I don't have to go through the whole documentation set. But there are humans, good humans like you, who will still be like, I want to know more about this. I want to know what's on the periphery. I want to know the story. And that's what is still, that's double the work, because we are writing the story in the context for humans, but we're also writing something similar for agents that's easily digestible, easily searchable, navigable, which makes it easy for them to ingest all that data and help you.
I imagine in my head I'm thinking of like a Venn diagram where there's uniquely human needs in the way that they need to consume information. There's uniquely agentic needs in the way they need, but then there's probably a big overlap.
There is an overlap. Yeah. So things like, look, the core of technical writing or good documentation is it helps you answer a question or solve an issue or perform a task.
Right.
And that's the overlap, because regardless if agents is doing it or a human's doing it, it's step to step across, like information that is you can easily create, that you can follow, and then you perform the task.
Yeah, it's an artifact on the journey.
That's right.
Getting an outcome.
Yeah, but there are parts to it which you can't, like I said before, the stories behind it or the context around it. It's between that distinctly human or distinctly agent. Like agentic behavior, more like how do I do this? So it's more the how do I, as opposed to why do I do this. So those are those distinctive sections. But the overlap is, how do I do this? These are the steps. You do it. At the end of it, this is the output. The agent's happy. The person's happy. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, and I imagine it's probably shifting just as much as some of the stuff in the builder community is shifting too. Like new ways to model information that make it a little bit more deterministic, or like get it to sharpen the outcome, accuracy, speed, cost, and so there's ways that you're learning. How are you seeing that kind of shift occur? Is there something like, do you got any? I don't like to make too many future predictions, but like, what are you looking forward to in the space?
So the whole thinking around the process of technical writing has also changed.
Yeah.
Like similar to how a developer or builder would go about their day-to-day rituals of creating or writing code, or design thinking. That's changed. That's similar. It has had similar effect in tech writing. Like a classic example is a few weeks back, my usual standard would have been to start off any project by actually getting down a piece of paper and drawing a documentation site, just to visually conceptualize this is how it looks like.
Yeah.
But my manager comes along and said, you know what, we've got AI tools to do this for us. Give it a spin, see what works for you. And then I put it through our internal tools. It spat out a documentation site that looked good, something similar to what I would create, but it still needed some context. So I provided the context, and then I said, you know what, now that it's done this, let's convert this to Markdown, which is another step that I would have done manually otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that, the whole method of doing thing has now been automated. I don't know for better or worse. For now, it looks like it's a good lift, but it could change.
That's where I need you to tell me if it's better or not.